Oof, child, my face itch. Hey, what's up? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And this probably has to be out of the seasons that I've watched. This has to be the worst season of Big Brother ever. Um, I just don't understand how they could allow Paul to get to the. I can understand it because at the end of the day, production, the powers that be, they played a major hand in Paul getting as far as they could get him. I mean, just look at it from the beginning. They tempt the house guest with a $25,000 bribe. Of course, who the fuck gonna turn down $25,000? Kevin accepts the $25,000. Paul comes back into the game because he accepted the temptation. Then all of a sudden, the biggest temptation that there could be, in my opinion, is a house guest being safe for 3 weeks. Now, if you look at the temptations that were given out, I don't give a fuck about no Halton Hex. I don't give a fuck about stopping, putting myself in a POV competition. The being safe for 3 weeks, bitch, that's like the grand prize. So, of course, Paul enters the house after Kevin accepts the $25,000. They hand out friendship bracelets. Then they hand out what Paul is voted by America as a favorite house guest that week, of course, because hell, the other motherfuckers we don't know, so of course you're going to vote for Paul. Then, of course, Paul wins the temptation that week, and he is safe for 3 weeks. Cody puts him on the block, of course, because he's the biggest threat. And of course, because it just was so much that went into Paul making it this far. And it's sad because Big Brother, it's like people. Josh still gets on my nerves. And honestly, I have not been watching Big Brother like I thought I would. If it's on TV, I'll watch it. The other day it was on. Girl, I watched probably like the first, and I'm not even exaggerating when I say this, y'all. I probably watched the first 7 minutes. And I was like, girl, I'm over this. So I turned to TV. You pretty much know what's going to happen. Josh is going to say in his confessionals that he know Paul is trifling, and he know he needs to get Paul out. He's not going to do shit about it. Christmas is the biggest fan of Paul. She ain't gonna do shit about it. Kevin, he just there. The only thing he worried about is his kids and his wife, I guess. I mean, girl. I mean, Josh cries. This is what bothers me the most about Josh. Josh can say he knows something is wrong. He feels bad about a situation. But the truth of the matter is, if you feel that bad about something and you don't do anything to fix it, I cannot give you a pass. It's a big difference if Josh was crying and was like, oh my God, like I can't do this. And, he went with his team, every, not every, but once or twice. And then he said, you know what, I can't do this. I'm going to start playing my own game. But Josh continually works with Christmas and Paul. And then he backdoors, and then he goes into the diary room, and he says how much Paul is this and Paul is that, and how he needs to play his own game now. And then he still doesn't do shit about it. Josh, shut the fuck up. Paul. The problem that I have with Paul, not Paul, people. This is the thing with people. Honestly, Paul should win. Kinda. Paul shouldn't win because, of course, production helped him out to get him to the end. But if you take away that, which I guess you really can't because that's a big factor. But if you take away that, Paul deserves to win. Paul played the game. This is what I don't understand about people. Or even like when Alex got voted out. You know, she told Julie Paul played a shady game. On one hand, you talk about people like Kevin or Jordan who won, or the people who floated to the end. You talk about them and say, oh, they didn't play the game. And then when you have somebody like Paul who plays the game, then all of a sudden, oh, he's shady. Girl, what is it? Are you supposed to float to the end? Or are you supposed to lie? Because there's no way in hell you are going to make it to the end without being a liar, without deceiving people, without backstab. It's just not going to happen. Either you're going to be a floater or you're going to backstab people. If you float to the end, they're going to say you ain't did shit. If you backstab people, they're going to say you're shady. I'm just over this season, honestly. Like, I just want the finale to come. Paul win his $500,000, and then everybody go home and watch this shit, and they all look stupid. The best thing about this reunion is probably going to be when they bring out the people that are not in the jury house, and Jessica and the people that are not voting lets those other motherfuckers know how stupid and dumb they looked. Yes, you are an embarrassment to your family. Yes, you are stupid. Yes, you are a fool. Yes, you are a minion. Yes, you are a puppet. Yes, you did everything Paul said to do. Yes, you are a goddamn fool. I'm getting worked up. And I don't need to get worked up because I got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work. And it's like 11 o'clock right now. What else? Paul should win. And the reason why I think Paul should win, he doesn't deserve to win, but he should win, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's just for the simple fact I want the house guests, probably excluding Cody, to know how dumb they looked on TV. Girl, I guess it may just be different when you get into the house. I guess. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's a big difference when you get into the house. But I just feel like your common sense should not leave you just because you walk into a Big Brother house. I'm sorry. If it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, if it looks like a duck, then bitch, it's a duck. If you think Paul is trifling, bitch, Paul is trifling. Alex want to sit here and say girl, let me say something. It's a difference between you trusting someone and giving someone the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna be cool with you. I'm gonna ride with you. But I'm still gonna have my motherfucking eye on you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, for me just to come out and be like, I trust Paul, baby, that'll never happen. It's motherfuckers in my family who I don't even trust. So why would I trust a motherfucking stranger? Girl, let me get off here because I feel like my nerves about to get bad. I'm about to get worked up. You know who really gets on my nerves? That goddamn Josh. Josh gets on my nerves. I'm sorry. Josh does entirely too much crime. For Josh to talk as much shit as he talks, he's a punk. Like, and I remember when it first came out, I was like, he has to be gay. And that's really a diss to gay people, shit like me, because, bitch, I don't even cry like that. Bitch, I can't tell you the last time I cried in front of motherfuckers. Hello? You're not going to get me to crying and shit. And then turn around talking about I feel, but girl, fuck you, fuck him, fuck her, fuck you, and fuck you too. Girl, let me get off here.